Hello, welcome to AgroMix Academy. Welcome. If you are here, you are the right place, and you'll be learning a lot so far as agriculture is concerned. Today we'll be talking about fish farming, and we'll be talking about three mistakes that fish farmers face, or three mistakes that people face when they get into the system or into the sector without doing the proper research. Without doing proper research. So it is a profitable business if you do it the right way, and it can ruin you also if you actually go in naively. You don't get the right knowledge, you don't get the right information before getting into the system or into the sector. So let's dive into three mistakes that farmer face. When I'm talking about fish farming, you should know that we do more about fish that do well in fresh water. That is catfish, carp, tilapia, and you have the viper fish. They are fish that thrive best in acidic water or slightly acidic water. They are fish that do well in the ocean, which is salty. So, number one, you have the water quality. When I'm talking about water quality, you have different parameters that you need to take in place. You need to know before putting your fish in water. You have the pH. If you are doing catfish, tilapia or carp, you should know that the pH range should be between 6.5 to 8.5. Anything below or above this figure, it can cause a lot of problem. It can cause your investment. It can cause your investment, and it's very very easy to solve the problems. If it is too acidic, that is, if it is below 6.5, you can use bicarbonate bicarbonate to step up your water quality. That is the water pH. You can use wood ash. You can use wood ash. Sorry, my camera is disturbing. The stand got bad, and we need to get another one. But this video needs to be done. Need to be done because someone need to hear it now and now. Okay, sorry for the brief mistake. So, if the water pH is too acidic, that is below 6.5, I said, like I mentioned, you need to use bicarbonate or wood ash. You don't need too much, yeah. You don't need too much. You don't need too much. Yeah, you use bicarbonate to treat the water in your reservoir. If it is too basic, that is above 8.5, you can use salt. You use salt to treat the water. You also have the dissolved oxygen. The parameters, that there are stuff that you need to understand, that you need to take into consideration. That is, to the fish will not do well if the oxygen is too low. So you should endeavor to change your water frequently if you are doing it a in a tank. In a tank, always do well to change your water, because when you stock fish, as they are breeding, they're using in the dissolved oxygen, and when the dissolved oxygen is finished in the water, they can suffocate. So do well to change your water. Do well to change your water regularly. Do well to change your water regularly. If it is in an earthen pond, we can consider, yes, the water react with the earth and it reoxygenate. So, but if it is in a tank, maybe concrete pond, that you don't have constant water flow, or the tarpaulin, you need to actually uh, take note of dissolved oxygen. Also have ammonia. You have ammonia. Ammonia cause a lot of problems in fish in a pond, and ammonia is comes as a result of debris, that is waste, too much waste maybe from feed, from their feces, or from dirt that are in the water that comes in with the water. So you can decide to have a filtration chamber. In the filtration chamber, you may treat, you may you that is, you build your filtration chamber in a way that uh, it traps ammonia. It traps ammonia, that is nitrate and nitrite, uh, before your water gets into the fish pond. Number two, you have proper understanding of the sector. You don't just dive in because you watch one or two videos from YouTube and they're telling you that invest 100,000 and you'll get 1 million, you'll get to 150,000 in 4 months, in 6 months, in 1 year. No, no, it's not done like that. You need proper research. You need proper research, and you need to be patient, and you also need to be consistent. You also need to be consistent. So if you don't understand the system, you will face a lot of challenges. You may watch one video, you go, you put your fish, you succeed first, succeed second, and the third, you start crying. You start crying. You need to understand the sector. Fish farming is not all about putting fish in water and feeding them. It is a science, and it has its own rules and regulations that you need to follow before uh, getting into the system. You may decide it is too broad. I mean, fish farming is too broad. You can be a fish farmer and you don't have a fish pond. You can be a fish farmer, you don't have a fish pond. Why should I say so? You may decide to be maybe selling stuff related to fish farming. You are a fish farmer. If you are selling feed, you are selling feed, because without feed, uh, the guy doing the fattening will not actually get into fish farming. So fish farming business is not all about just putting the fish. You may decide to do processing. That is, you get the fattened fish, you process and sell. You may decide to get into reproduction. That is producing the fingerlings for sales. It's very broad. If you need anything about fish farming, and if you want to venture into the business, I'm available, and I can actually connect you with technicians in the field. I will connect you with technicians in the field in any town in Cameroon. I have friends in Nigeria. If you're watching from Nigeria, if you're watching from Kenya, Ghana, I have some friends that are doing it big. So if you're watching me and you want to get into fish farming, I can actually guide you. We also have ebooks that we have put in a lot of energy. We have put in a lot of thought to bring it up. It's like a guide. It's like an expert talking to you about fish farming. Okay, let's not talk much. The video is already at 8 minutes. Let's get to the third factor, which is stocking. Stocking is very crucial in fish farming. I would take an example. I'll take an example. If you are in a room, if you are in a room of, let's say, 2 by 3 meters square, if you are 50 of you in that same room, living in that room, you face problems. You face problem. Maybe you generate heat, so much heat that is not good for you. You would pollute the room. The room will get dirty very fast, and if you don't clean it very fast, you will obviously need a fan, even if you are in a cooler region. And if you are also in a room alone, let's say that 2 by 3, you alone, uh, it will be good But it will be good, but there's a but. You need maybe that fan that you needed, you will not need the fan again, you need a heater. So you need to be balanced. Life needs to be balanced in a pond. It's just an example. So when stocking your fish, you need to take into consideration first the quantity of water that is getting into the pond. Number two, the quantity of fish you are putting in the pond. Number three, the temperature of the water. The temperature of the water. So we are back again into the water quality. So you need to get the temperature of the water. You need to get the quantity. You need to get to the number of fish that you are stocking in the pond. So they'll tell you 10 fish in a 1 meter square. 1 meter square, 10 fish. Yes, that is standard. But in some cases, you can put more than 10. Maybe in a colder region, you can put more than 10 for them to generate heat. If you are talking about catfish, for them to generate heat that promotes their growth. So it's a very very long topic. It's a very very long topic. I cannot say this in one video. So see you in the next video. Ciao. Please do it to subscribe, like, share and comment. Somebody may need this.